The theme of this video is serve. I am very fortunate in that my organization gives us 2 serve days a year. That means that they let us use our time and our energy on those days off to spend serving a local or national organization that we have a passion for. One of those organizations that I have a passion for is Cards for Kindness. And I'm going to share in this video the cards I made giving back to this special organization. I will share the details below. I'll share a link to their site, but this Cards for Kindness is all about only accepting homemade cards. So I love that. They only accept homemade cards. They have special themes they're looking for throughout the year. So whenever you make your cards, you'll check their site for what special cards they're looking for. But really, it's all about homemade, and they're giving these to individuals who are looking for that positive sentiment. And everybody loves to receive a card, especially a homemade card. It just makes you feel special. And I love that I can combine my favorite thing, which is card making and being creative, with also giving back and serving a need. So I love this. I will share all the details, but let's get into showing you the cards I made, very specific for the themes they requested, and enjoy this creative crafting process along with serving. So I have my card accordion folder, which is little kits kind of by color theme and the leftovers from my scrapbooking kits. And I'm looking for kits that are going to align with the needs of Cards for Kindness. And one of the top needs they said were Thanksgiving cards. And look at that. So very thankful. I was looking for like fall colors. That is perfect. I think this says hello, but that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to make some Thanksgiving cards with this packet. These colors are perfect. Let's see if I have any other fall colors. This looks a little more spring and summer. They also said holiday cards. Okay, perfect. I didn't know I had any holiday card kits ready, but perfect, I certainly do. They did say some teen cards they were looking for. So we'll start with this thankful and these Christmas holiday cards and these, and then see where that gets us. So I'm just gonna go through these pieces and I'm identifying what we have below. And I'll definitely use that. I'm also going to find coordinating cardstock to actually make the base of the cards. So I just kind of went through my cardstock and tried to find similar colors. And then I also have a couple drawers of embellishments and different cutouts that will work for titles. And I have some rub-ons, some stickers, just different things. I found these fall rub-ons that might work out really well. And I also found these rub-on strips, border strips I thought would be great. So now I'm going to cut my cardstock into the right size. They do prefer, for Cards for Kindness, they do have a preference of the card size that they prefer, and it is a 5.5 by 4 1/4. I'll put that measurement here on the screen, and that is their preferred size of cards. So I try to make sure I have all my cards and my cardstock on that size, and they like to have it with a envelope that fits those cards. So I always have envelopes on hand. But now I have a couple different color variations, about 5 cards here that is going to be perfect for all these fall embellishments. I found this little canister of these precious little cutout leaves and pumpkins, and fall foliage, and they went so perfectly with this card. I couldn't believe I've had these little leaves for years and just happened to look up and they were right there when I needed them. I'm adding some glitter dot embellishments to the little corners of the Happy Thanksgiving cutout and tucked my leaf underneath and then glued one on top of the sentiment. And I love how this turned out so much. And now I'm going to use my Cricut for the next few cards because I want to write out in a nice script font the Happy Thanksgiving sentiment for my other cards. And I'm using the fall colors. I have a cranberry color and a green, and I'm also going to write one in black and a little bit bigger of one of the fonts, but I love how the script is, and it's going to be perfect on those cards. My next project on the Cricut was actually a ready designed card front from one of the designers on Cricut, and I love how intricate this was, the detail of the Happy Thanksgiving, the way the words came out, and how the little leaves that are cut out and they're left behind that I'm going to use on another future card here for Thanksgiving. So I just love how this came out. Now I need to identify the best background for it, and I'm trying to find the perfect color, and that's when I remembered I had this metallic jewels cardstock paper. It's going to be perfect. I just have to identify the right color, whether it's red or purple, and I decided to go with the green. I love how it contrasts with the orange, and it's perfect fall colors. On to the next card, where I'm going to have 3 vertical strips the same size, and I'm going to also find some coordinating strips to go across. And this is where I'm going to use that "so very thankful" saying and sentiment on this card. I didn't get to share all the details, but here is the final card where I do have those striped strips. I did end up with a wood flower on top. Here's another finished card. I used a thanks ribbon and one of our scripted Happy Thanksgiving fonts from the Cricut. On to our holiday cards. I did have this sticker, this Noel sticker letters, and I had a sticker and put on top a button with a jeweled flower on top. Here's a closer look at all the cards I completed for Cards for Kindness. Now these cards are a little different. They have a different theme. This one says, "Take a chance, dare to be different." This card says, "One of a kind you." And I made a third that says, "It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are," by E.E. Cummings. And these came from this kit. I had these left over. I actually thought this sentiment page was for babies. I thought it was for making baby cards. I thought those were related to newborns, and I looked and read the words and realized it's more about inspiration and individuality, and I thought these would be perfect for teen inspiration cards, which is another card that Cards for Kindness was looking for. Maybe not as high in demand, but I knew that they would want these as well, so I made sure to include those. These are all the cards I completed. This ended up being 11, and then I bundled them up into their categories. So here we go. I have the 6 Thanksgiving cards all bundled together, and then I have the 2 holiday greeting cards, And I also have those 3 teen inspirational cards. And then I did have 2 more that I had made previously that I did want to share with Cards for Kindness. And that's hope you have a special day. And then also a make every day beautiful kind of sentiment card. I did want to give those to them as well. So I hope this inspired you to also, if you want to be involved, here is the site and all the details are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.